All right, welcome everybody to D&D 9 on DDOStream. This is on the Edge of Evil. We are sponsored by Fantasy Grounds, and you can check them out at fantasygrounds.com, and you can check us out at DDO.com, in case I say it too fast. Um, our party, um, last we saw them, were fighting a bunch of deathlogs. They had found themselves in a cave entrance, more or less, into an ossuary. They're trying to find out what's going on with a disturbance of missing people and general bad things happening on this part of the continent. And they went in to investigate, wherein they found a black vortex in the center. After disposing of a creature around it that was stalking for life. They decided to enter the vortex and found themselves within a magical teleportation sigil um, inside what appears to be a prison of some sort. Um, but it looks like all the doors have been broken and are open, and they ended up encountering many of the inhabitants of this particular jail, um, and are engaged with them. They cleared half of it, but it looks like the other half is just a little more than they expected. Does that
Just a
help?
bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we find ourselves in the middle of combat with one of our players unconscious, basically on the edge of death. Me down, not quite half, and Kill. Where are you at, Kill?
I believe I have 16 hit points. Or no, 26 hit points. Yeah.
Remaining.
Yeah. So 40 out of 66.
So
Really
I
wounded.
still have the best because I've got 54 hit points left. Although, if I recall, these things are hitting hard. So perhaps maybe I should find a way, and maybe worth actually. Well, we'll figure out where we are at in actual combat here at the start of the round. But maybe we should try to get a retreat, huh? Drag our unconscious person.
I would agree if I was near you.
Yeah, unfortunately, you all managed to get split by alerting the inhabitants in between you. Um, so you're a little spread out, but see what you can do. And I will control. I'll give Ragnar a little bit, and if he can't make it, then he'll get swapped out. Actually, instead, I'll just do that automatically. Just 1 second.
I don't have an easy marker whether I've used it or not, but I'm pretty sure I've used both my action surge and second wind during last session. So pretty sure I don't have that available to me.
I believe you're correct.
I have some slots left, but of course I'm unconscious, so yeah.
Yeah, you have to be very conscious to use slots.
It's true.
Glasses.
What's going
I'm adding someone to the combat tracker and removing someone from the combat tracker. So
How did we get so split up? I don't remember.
Some of us went north, and then the monsters started attacking Sharna from her east, and I was behind with Sharna to help her. And then
Okay.
you guys got some action up there before we can tell you there was something behind us.
Yeah, I think we were unaware there was quite so much going on in here.
Well, there was some feedback when I talked a little bit.
A little bit. Party sheet.
So, Alex, we stopped at the end of the turn, so you're just gonna
Yeah, it's already cycled
do
around.
initiative. Oh, it has.
Yep. Because that's how when it ends, it's cycled around. So that's what I just grabbed. Hey, someone roll me d12. 12. Settle down, little pooch.
So we are going to be probably having to deal with lifting and carrying rules. So I just looked that up real quick in the 5th edition SRD. It looks like overall the weight issue is going to be no issue. I don't know how much Zorna weighs, but you can push, drag, or lift 30 times your strength score, which is 16. So even in the SRD, they say it's typically not an issue.
Yeah.
I could even carry that much, but what it doesn't say is whether or not there is any penalty to dragging a body. It says only if your speed drops to 5 feet if you're pushing or dragging weight in excess of your capacity, but it doesn't say what happens if you're within your capacity.
Also, if your character has strong build as a racial trait, you also get an increase to that.
So it looks like, unless for some reason Zorna was, let's say 300 plus pounds, which is unlikely, it's a not trivial issue for me to actually pick up and carry or drag.
Actually,
But
she's
what it
about.
isn't clear to me is whether or not I get full movement while doing so. I don't see anything saying I don't, but that seems a little weird to me.
Yep. She's about 400 with her equipment and armor and everything.
I'm a little dense. What with the horns?
But you could still move her. Is the point? I think with your.
Yeah, I can pick up and carry 240 pounds, and then I can push, drag, or lift without issue twice that much, so that'd be 480 pounds.
Okay, that's workable. And I'd say.
And also, what race is Zorna? What size?
She's
Medium?
a Minotaur.
Minotaur, medium.
But yeah, she's at the top end of medium. She's about 8 foot.
Okay. Yeah, so about the same then as me. Because then we wouldn't double. If I was bigger, then it would be double as well that I could carry. But that's
Yeah,
fine.
Alex.
But we still haven't cleared out. Are we just going to impose a sort of movement penalty, or what do we want to do here? Because it's going to be relevant real soon, I think.
I would say it'd be difficult. So difficult terrain. So that'd be half speed.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and when you updated my character or did whatever, when it
Yeah.
erased all the characters, I lost all my stuff. So I just see medium. But
I have a speed of 0 too for some weird reason.
I bet you're faster than that.
I hope.
Like, that's super lazy.
I'm Trollkin, so I am bigger, but I still
yeah,
think I have
he's
a
30.
typical 30, right?
Base.
Yeah.
30. Ah. There we go.
I'm surprised they don't have strong build. I just looked at the little Trollkin thing.
Well, they got a lot of stuff. Give me a second. I need to do something real quick. Come on.
As long as I'm pestering the DM on and being a rules layer, let me ask one more thing. Technically, dropping an item or weapon does not count as an action, so theoretically I should be able to drag and move the person 15 feet, drop them, and swing my sword or push my trident.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. You just let go and pull your stuff. So that shouldn't be much of the issue. All right. Well, so there's a pop, and as it so happened, I rolled his initiative, and he rolled decent, and Ragnar swapped out with another person, dressed all in white armor, who comes up and will start moving. And let's see what.
I am both the atypical knight.
So he'll move up to here, and let's see if he's got anything that can help immediately, because I don't remember.
Oh, this is hot. He has a great sword, Holy Avenger. Oh, my AD&D senses are tingling.
Nope, that takes too long. Da, 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 da. No, you'll have to get to her first. Oh, never mind. He could just move there. All right. Well, that makes that easier. Let's see.
So what happened?
He comes in and cure wounds is Zorna, which takes his action.
Hooray!
Nice.
And let's see, is this regular action? Regular action. Okay, well that's him. Let's pass his turn, and then we go with the first of the bad guys for this round. I'm just gonna find them.
I was gonna say, which one?
See if it's one that's on the map or not. Okay, doesn't appear to be, so we can pass. Zorna, you're up.
Okay.
You're prone, so that's a thing to fix. It'll cost half your movement to stand up.
Yes, let me pop Spirit Guardians first. So, can you do the circle for me?
Sure can.
Okay. So I just do the save.
Yep.
Did it do it on me too?
It did. You should unselect yourself for the damage.
There we go. And I will stand up.
Okay. And mark off your spell, and then we'll go to the next fella.
Yeah, that is my last third.
Okay, this guy can do the thing. So he's gonna. And this one tries to get a hold of Kill. He grabs him and tries to drain the life from him. Let's see if his constitution's strong enough. It is not. So Kill, go ahead and reduce your maximum HP by 6.
Ouch.
Done.
Alright, the one from behind blasts Zorna right as she gets up.
Well, that's unfortunate. Guess drop that circle for me.
One realization has come to those who are awake to see it. Well, these things aren't dumb. Kill.
Oh man. Definitely bonus action to hex that guy. I forgot how this worked. Do I? Okay, so I'm assuming the curse I just drag onto him.
Let's see. Warlock Hexbix Curse. Yes.
Okay, and then I will
If target
attack him.
cursed damage. Okay. And we'll see if it works out.
I'll place damage with him on with damage stick. That looked like it hit,
It did.
so I will show how much damage that did. He's dead. I get that heal.
Yep. Which doesn't hurt. But I'm.
Definitely needed. And okay, so I don't want to leave Sharna. Sharna's still here, right?
Yep. You can still see her.
I don't want to leave her, but I don't want to be here either. I guess I'll move over here, and since I get 2 attacks, I will place another attack on that guy. Missing, and I guess that'll be my turn.
See, number 12.
On your camera's jumpy.
Yeah. It just
Hit
goes
a
to
lot of sugar.
it goes to whoever's turn it is, so I can guess it. Which guy's going. Right. He'll try to drain some life. He reaches out and grabs Makeit, causing him quite a bit of pain and darkening his skin. And let's see if he resists the draining effect, so it does not help it and lose part of himself in the process. Let's see. Sharna, you've been up to stuff. Let's see. We'll crank that out. That's the one I want. Plop. Creates a spiritual weapon as a bonus action. And we'll have it do its thing. Whoop. It's something.
So there's a sword flying around.
Well, in this case, it's a dragon head, an ethereal dragon head biting at things. But yeah, that's the weapon of choice. And let's see. She will drop a sunburst, so there'll also be a bright flash of light on those two deathlocks. Nice. Get her there, and then that'll be her. This guy didn't appreciate it one bit, so he's gonna retaliate. He thinks. And then realizing being right next to each other isn't working out, he's gonna back up some. This guy's gonna come down here and reach out and grab Sharna, who's not looking in that direction at the time. Got her with one. Let's see. She's going to use an ability of hers that I almost always forget, which is favored by the gods, and see if she can make that save after all, and she does so. What that is she
What
can,
is that?
once per rest, she can call upon the favor of the gods because she's favored by a particular god, and she gets to roll a d4 and add that to her a saving throw.
Nice.
Which is what she did. Okay, so this one will continue its efforts to drain the big troll in front of him.
Oh no.
No.
Oh yeah, that was good. I made
Okay,
it.
good.
Yeah.
I just saw a 20 drop.
Yeah, you absolutely did not get your life essence drained away with that attack.
Maybe it did.
Okay, make it. You're up.
All right. Well, I guess I'm not dragging Zorna away anymore.
Well, I'm back down.
Oh yeah.
I just yo-yoed. Yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay. Yeah. Well, let me do that then. So, for this first round, I'm going to move essentially through,
Okay.
pick up Zorna, and then that gives me 25. So let me 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm essentially there, but I should probably move diagonally, right? Just to not be on that box.
Sure.
And carry with. So basically, I'm not doing an attack action or anything. I'm doing a combination of movement and
I'm going to say
disengage.
you'll do a disengage, that's your action, and then your one interact with object, and as part of your movement, we'll be picking up Zorna and moving to there.
Yeah.
Add Zorna to your inventory. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. This guy again.
Which guy?
this Deathlock down fighting Kill and Sharna. Fired one off at Shara and one at Kill. Kill got hit, but it's better than being life trained, really. Let's see, and it's Shara again. Okay. What she got targeted? Those two guys. Untarget that one, target this one. Alright, she's gonna Guiding Bolt and then Twin Spell it into the other one too. So hopefully she'll hit. Just misplaced my spell. There it is.
You can do it, Chara.
Or she will miss both of them.
No.
That's her. Um,
How unfortunate.
Trying to drain some life. Hits Beth. Okay then. Let's see, 8. So let me adjust his hit points by 8. 70.
It drained him.
They drained him. Next one's happy to be back here. We'll miss. First bolt. Hit with the second. Okay. Thankfully they can't drain from range. And it's time for him to retaliate.
You look like the undead killing type.
One would hope.
Well, I haven't actually seen him yet, so.
After next update, he'll definitely be good at turning undead. No, just kidding.
Could be. Let's see. He hits, so let's see how this works. Not bad. Let's see. Oh, I gotta add that.
What happened?
He's got Great Weapon Fighter. That's what happened. So, we roll a d6. And a 2. Makes up for it. Adds one more to number 10. Actually, 2 more. Alright, then he's going to step forward to here. So they have to deal with him. And let's take a swing at another one. Alright, so he walks up, cuts that one in twain, and seems to have gotten some attention his way.
Hooray.
Alright. The Deathlock that is trying to drain Sharna will continue trying to drain Sharna as he attempts to throttle her. But she keeps moving out of the way. Alright. This one will come up, and it's going to try and hit Sharna with its life drain attack. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the hit against Makeit, because you're in control of her body at the moment, literally.
Oh, you mean Zorna, not Sharna.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Okay, I was really confused. I was like, what does Makeit have to do with Sharna right
Too many ahs at the moment, and I'm just going to make this one attack. And he misses. So Makeit moves Zorna right out of the way right before the hands come down to try and turn her into a white.
Yay.
Ooh, my hero.
Because if you get life drained while you're down, or to 0, you get blasted to 0. If you get life drained to 0, you die.
Oh, this is so good. I feel very positive about the way things are going.
So that one, the Deathlock in front of Kill desperately tries to grab at him, and the jaws just keep directly getting in the way, to the point he takes some damage from them snapping at him in his fumbling attempts to drain the life from Kill. The Deathlocks that have surrounded Balth are currently trying to drain him away, since they hit him once and they know it works. Make it!
All right. I am. Jeez. Do I have any sense of how injured, if at all, the Deathlock White is?
It is moderately damaged. It's got bits more rib cage showing than it would probably like.
All right, I'm going to try to attack it then,
Okay.
rather than just let it continue to drag and attack. So I'm going to use a Tread and a Wounding.
Okay.
That was a miss, and second attack. Actually, let me double check that. Do I have my extra attack? I do have.
Yep.
Okay.
Much better.
Yay! That one's it.
Woohoo.
Okay.
All
You hit
right.
it right in the upper sternum area, giving it a sucking chest wound if it breathed. But it is
That
definitely wounded
I
it.
that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna try to drag at this point because it just doesn't seem worth it. Plus, I don't want an attack of opportunity. Um, and I don't really know that there's much else I can do. So I think that's gonna do it.
Okay.
Unless no, I can't split my action. Never mind.
Kill.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
There you go.
Better.
Agreeable.
You and the Deathlock White did not in fact have a slap fight, as you did manage to hit it. And to its shame, it ceases to be animate.
Alright, and then I will approach non-aggressively to the other one. I want him to know that I respect his bubble. But I'm gonna kill him.
Right in the bubble.
I'm gonna
Zorna,
lay here
you make your first death save.
and I'm gonna bleed a little probably. I'm gonna consider not bleeding, but
Well, in this situation, it's better to be bleeding than not bleeding.
well then I'm gonna consider bleeding more.
Mouth is having a day.
What happened?
As one reaches out and gets underneath his armor and drains yet more life from him.
Oh
Significantly.
no.
Let's see, so 11, so...
So just asking for a friend. How do you fix that?
Well, greater restoration will do it, as well as long rests.
Long rest.
Kill.
Back to me.
Yep.
I will perform the attack. Darn it. And
Oh,
as well,
no.
darn.
So
I will bonus action cower.
So psh, psh.
And I'll pass my turn.
Okay, Zorna fails that death save.
I'm gonna bleed a little bit more.
Yeah, you decided to bleed too much more. Make it.
I'm not, I get excessive sometimes.
I'm going to try to see if I can take out this thing.
Well, that's a good start.
Yeah.
Okay, you hit it in
Some
the
damage.
shoulder, like in the shoulder socket.
Yay, another hit.
And with this one,
All right.
you get in there right in the neck
Woo.
and pop it out. Spine first.
Popped his neck out.
Yep.
Undead
Nice.
Legos.
The head just floats there for a second and then slowly falls,
Yep. With a slightly wet
looking
crunch.
astonished.
Oh, sorry. I think that's well. Yeah, I can just actually move 15 feet, but I think I should move 15 feet west probably. So
Okay.
something like that.
That it?
Sorry, that's correct. Yes.
Okay. This one reaches out and grabs Kill, burning his flesh necrotically. But it doesn't take the life from him. It reaches out again to try once more.
Oh no.
Uh-oh!
So here's a saving throw. If you've got stuff, this would be the time to use it on that saving throw.
I got sneak attack. No, just kidding.
Do you have inspiration, maybe?
No, my inspiration bubble is not tagged.
Okay. I don't know what else you might have.
So I think this is just straight save
Okay.
and a critical failure.
No.
All right. Let me find that condition.
Oh man, I found something I could have used for his second attack, but it's already announced. It's too late.
The red alert alarms are going.
Yeah, we tried to zerg this dungeon.
Okay. It's not in here, but you're dead. Just are dead. Because that's what happens when you go to 0 hit points from life drain.
Darn.
Okay. So was that Lynn, was that doing the thing that I sent you a text about?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I'm unconscious, but yes.
Okay. We will do that as an interrupt. All right. Okay, I need you to release Zorna, if you would.
So I'm like dead.
Yes, you are dead. You are a corpse currently.
How do I do that?
If you right click
How do
on the
I?
image of her, it should be like release or something along those lines. If not,
Okay.
okay,
I did, and it like erased her from my stuff.
right. Now if you open up the character selection sheet, there'll be someone there for you to select. I think you'll be able to figure it out.
T?
Yep,
It does not let me select.
you got her.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Bloop.
Let's see. I think only the NPC can recognize who has appeared, but a person in black dragon-like scale armor. It is not actually dragon scale, but it is metal, um, and it is black, and she has a symbol of well, her shield is a giant black scale. I know. I'll continue where we are, if you
So
will.
so suddenly Zorna vanishes, and this other person pops in.
Right, and if she vanishes like she was twinned out, except this other person appears as opposed to pops in her place, just right next to it. Let's roll you an initiative. Okay, at the end of the turn, something. As these deathlocks try to drain the new guy.
Well, gosh,
Hooray!
there's
He
a
made a
lot.
save.
I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Um, if you open up the actions tab, there's a lot of different things to click on that are effects that are ongoing.
Yeah.
All right, and this one continued. Wrong button. Okay, luckily Balth's armor protects him somewhat, though they keep getting in. He destroys one. And another. Okay. Spiritual weapon, bonus action, gets to attack, so I'm not going to forget to do that this time. And she is out of first, so she has to go to seconds. Um, That's what she'll do. So she'll try to take out these last two if she can. Well, I think one of them's going to die because she blasts them. One dead in the brain pan, and the other one just in the face.
Woohoo.
With that one killed as a avenged. And this one goes to try to drain another person. Well, it's a good thing that dice didn't roll right. Let's see. Still catches her by the upper arm, narrowly missing her by the neck. But she's resistant. And the next attack comes, but she just totally moves completely out of the way. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and activate your constant effects real quick.
Okay, I was gonna say you're gonna have to help me a little because there's all sorts of stuff here. Does Bob look like he's in trouble?
Well, he's been in much better shape. Mostly it's the fact that he's been losing maximum hit points that's been is the issue more than anything. But
I'm just wondering who
he's
would
alive.
catch my eye first on the whole need saving thing. The dead guy or the almost dead guy? Of course, can I even see kill?
No.
Okay, well then I vault it is.
But there's different combat coming down from here and combat in front of you. You've probably had enough time for Makeit could give you some idea which direction to go if you would like to speak up.
Sorry, what was that?
So Zorna disappeared and this other chick in black armor popped in. And you assume it was by the rings, what's been going on with players going back and forth.
Right.
So you have time to appraise her of what she should do, if you would like, as in go that way and save that guy, or what?
Yeah, I mean, Both is definitely helping us out, so that seems like that might make sense.
Okay. Now we'll charge forward. You know what? I'm just gonna hit him. Not ball. Is there a difference between these two weapons?
It's the same weapon, just I know it's been a long time, but one end is piercing and the other end is blunt.
Okay.
So you get to choose.
Would I have an opinion on which one would be better at this?
Either will be fine.
How many hits do I?
One. Now you still have a bonus action available.
You know what? I never know what I can do with the bonus action. What can I do?
Healing Word is a bonus action, for example.
Okay, well I will healing word him. Where is healing word? Healing word, healing word.
As a spiritual weapon. So, whichever you feel like.
Well, I've found spiritual weapon. I haven't found healing word. So I guess. So how do I do that? I just click it on the creature.
Yep.
Okay.
And meanwhile, oh, good grief. Just a second. There we go. Let me give you a token. Tokens.
So I hit cast, and then attack or damage. How does that?
There you go. There's a spiritual weapon. All right. So, yeah, just like regular, you use the attack on the what you're attacking, and if it hits, then you use the damage.
Okay, so it said hit.
All right.
So damage. Okay.
Okay. So that one was upcast at 3rd then. So mark that off as a 3rd level spell.
So, I did it at 3rd.
Yep.
Okay.
Which is fine. It's still great.
Well, I didn't know. I just grabbed it off the thing. I didn't choose to.
Well, that undead is annihilated. Okay, let's open up the rest of this section.
Oh no, more sections. Is the one
There
in
we go.
between this? Okay, there it is.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Okay, and he will move forward until about here, and this thing will pop out and attack him because he doesn't know it's there.
See, that's how they got us.
And then he stops. Now knowing that it's theirs, it tried to grab at him, but it didn't get through his armor, and he'll make an attack against it. Okay, make it.
Jeepers. Okay.
You do hear that there are more things going on down that hallway. Like,
Yeah,
yet
I'm gonna
more.
make a double run. Let's see. Oh, actually, I don't even need to.
Yep.
So I think that's attack range, right?
Yep.
I don't know why it rolled advantage.
Because that creature had been hit by a guiding bolt.
Okay,
So it
there we
gives
go.
the next attack against an advantage. Okay, you come up and you stab it
And
right,
then miss with my second.
right in the back.
All right, that's it with my turn.
Now why did I do that? Okay, let's shoot it at Balth. Who ducks away from it. All right. So this one likes its chances of being able to drain the smaller Shara than the troll that's coming at him, and really hopes to get some hit points.
No! Oh dear.
Okay. So she is unconscious, but she is not dead from it. That's why I gave Kill a save against the draining effect. She fails that save. All right.
Okay.
And you can move that, I think, 20 feet as a bonus action, and still have it attack.
Okay. I'll have it attack that weight 10. Should I do that first?
Yeah. That way you don't forget it.
Okay. Attack. Oh, it still hit. Neat.
And it's still using the bigger damage one because that's how you cast it as.
Okay, well, I don't see a bigger damage one. So where is that?
Let's see.
I just see the one. 1d8 plus 5, 4.
Let's see. Okay, well, just use that. Let's see.
Okay.
I wonder what I rolled more before. Oh, well, I don't know.
Ugh, it keeps not going onto it. Hold on. It keeps not taking it.
All right, just a second.
It's just dropping the
The
die
die.
down and not actually putting. But I don't know why.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. What is...
Okay, now for my attack or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to, if I can find something.
I see what it is.
What happened?
Your spear effect is going off on everything. So it wasn't you.
Okay.
So I'll just...
Let's see, is healing word my only healing thing?
Nope.
Well, what am I missing? Heal. Okay, here we go. Put in a prayer of healing onto both.
Okay. We'll just say that was a bigger healing word.
Okay.
Prayer of healing is one that takes 10 minutes to cast.
Oh, okay. There's a lot going on here, so
Sure, no
I couldn't
problem.
even find the other one. So what do I mark that as?
I just mark it as a second.
Second level.
Normally, you've got healing word, which is a bonus action to use, and then you've got like mass healing word down there somewhere too. Difference is if someone is down for you, when you heal them, they get maximum healing, but only from unconsciousness, basically.
Uh,
All right, now I've lost my place. All right, kill. Doesn't actually make a save because he doesn't have to. It's a bad day to be Balf. As again, he's grabbed, but he's not drained this time. The Deathlock's blasts missed the both of you. And then the one that's trying to kill Shara, well, successfully knocking Shara unconscious, return to the nearest threat. Hitting Makeit,
Ouch.
draining him slightly.
Owie.
And let's see if he can resist it. I'm sure he does. He does. And then he tries once more. Connecting. Much more significant as he starts scratching at your near your heart. But still can't take that life force from you. So Balf. Next swing this way. Moves forward after blasting that one apart. Hitting the next one. Clearing out this side. Okay, what would you like to do?
Continue to move forward, I guess. Let's see. 5, 20, 25. So I guess I can make it to like here.
Yep, that'll be fine. And I'll go ahead and move
And
your
the
weapon.
sword sort of stays on par with me, or can I send it forward towards
It can only
the
move
death
20 feet,
lights?
and so I just moved it 20 feet.
Can I see that deathlock,
You can.
or am I still around the corner?
Nope, you can totally see it because I can draw a line of
Okay.
sight from it. So you can see the deathlock, you can see the corpse on the teleportation circle, and you can see the other body on the teleportation. Actually, let me get rid of that token.
Yeah, well, so the corpse I have to touch to raise dead.
Yeah, and it takes a bit.
Right.
So here's my recommendation.
Okay.
You have a spell that will affect this area.
Is that my oh, come on. Which spell?
That spell is, let's see, it should be here. No, I pulled up the wrong person. There you go. It is Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh, it's 60. I thought it said 30. Okay.
Yeah, it's range of 60
Okay.
feet. It
Wait,
affects
it
30
won't
foot
work
radius.
on kill,
It will not.
but I'll do it on everybody else. So do I just target everybody?
Yep.
Okay. I'll target kill anyway.
Okay, so that'll be 8 more.
Did that go through?
Yes, it did.
Oh, it looks like when I die, I revert to my original natural form too. So I look way different right now.
Whoops. All right, make it a wave of positive energy washed over you and Shara.
Yay! I needed it. I mean, I'm not dead yet, and I'm doing okay. I mean, thankfully, I've got a pretty strong weapon and all that, but I'm out of ways to heal myself. So, all right, I'll take. Wow, I hit on an 8. Huh? All right. Yay!
All right, and he kills over. His skull. You hit him so hard that a little round part of the back of his skull popped out. Just
Ouch!
Ew.
lands about 10 feet away. Like you put too much pressure on a stick trying to push it through foam.
Gross. Alright, well, I'm gonna run forward
Yeah.
to the dead guy and cast, let's see, Revive.
Yep, revivify.
I can't find it. It's hard suddenly having a sheet you're not familiar with a bunch of stuff on it. Okay, so Revivify. You touch a creature that has died within the last minute. That creature returns to life with 1 hit point. The spell can't return to life a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts. So, bloop.
He appears to have all his missing body parts with him.
So much for that 300 GP diamond.
Yep.
I mean, it's really hard to tell what is a limb with this guy because as soon as I died, I turned into kind of like this light, pale bluish thing.
Weird.
That's kind of humanoid, but not really. His face kind of looks like someone painted a face and smudged the paint with their thumb a little bit, so it's kind of like looks like a face, but just not really there at the same time.
Well, good news, Faceless Man. You're alive.
Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna go back to what I look like, and then like I transform back to my half elven face. I'm like, oh, that's a lot better.
Well, I'm Talmra. Nice to meet you.
I'm Kill. Nice to meet you. I'm
Well.
a changeling. I change.
Alright, that combat brought to you by Fantasy Grounds. Because why not? That's what we're using. And it has a handy thing like this combat tracker, which lets you keep track of dozens of creatures and doing different things the whole way through the combat. Check them out at fantasygrounds.com. Alright, now continue. I just took that moment before I forget.
I'm highly wounded. How about y'all?
Very much so. I think we need a time to heal and come together as a group to
Indeed.
sort out our various emotional and physical wounds.
I mean, dying was pretty emotional. Yeah.
So where are we, and what were those things, and are there any more of them?
We're inside a Walmart.
Oh, okay. Now I understand.
And it's Black Friday.
God. Look, I was just enjoying my stew, and now I'm in Black Friday Walmart. This is terrible.
So we need to find a place to rest. Does that mean we need to leave the temple, or can you think of a place where we can kind of
I don't even know if we can
pull up,
leave.
carefully.
We entered here, but I don't know how we can exit here.
Yeah, I mean, we came. Well, I don't know that. Never mind.
Well, then let's find a place to hole up. I mean, at least where we are, you know, big glowy thing, natural light, kind of like a nice soothing night light. Maybe take some of those boxes, build a fort.
There is a path down where you are. Like if you look going south.
Yeah, I do see that, but I'm actually thinking. I wonder if there's a way that we can kind of hole ourselves in a corner and have a quiet recuperative night where we.
Well, there definitely is corners available.
I mean, I can healing word some. I can't do that mass healing anymore. I only have one of those.
Yeah, we need a
Well,
rest to get us all.
yeah.
There's no way you can bring us all up here, I don't think. Not in a way that would prepare us for another round of combat, I think. So I see that area to the north. Is there a way that we can kind of pile up some boxes and try to take watch and be careful and
I think those are gated prison things, so we can just kind of gate ourselves up, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great idea. Lock myself in the cage, then nobody can get to me. It'll be awesome.
That's pretty much what has happened here, except they could open the cages themselves.
But what if we change the lock?
The ones that have locks still whole, that would work.
I mean, maybe I'm thinking too much into this. I'm lost a lot of blood, and I lost a lot of blood.
So yeah, I guess we hole up in the likeliest looking place, and I will just pump whatever I have into people before passing out.
Shura has also begun some healing.
Well, all right.
So Kill's just pretending to be a sponge, I guess.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'll morph into SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm like,
Okay, so now I can use this prayer of healing, eh? 10 minutes.
Yes, you can.
So do I just target everyone?
Yep.
All right. Well, what are we waiting on here?
I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
she's trying to figure out how to pray.
I am. There, and I'll do it again. Because I can't. Okay, let's sleep.
Yeah. So we're just going to go in the north and sleep?
Yeah, I think so. Let's kind of, sort of hole up in the corner, see what we can do to make ourselves, relatively. I mean, we're gonna have to still take watch, but
So, does Zorna pop back in? Am I Talna now? Talmra?
Let's see. I will, let's see. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Because you can leave at any time.
Well, I heal everybody up.
You also have things in your inventory if you want to do anything with any of that. Nothing that's permanent.
Does my 6 hit points that got taken away from my max go away after a rest?
Yeah, after a long rest, everybody gets their hit points back. They're full. maximum goes back up and all that stuff. Which is why the math was made easy, so you can just figure out the max hit points. So I don't have to keep track of when those will go down.
Okay, Alex, I will toss a couple of these healing potions that I have to make it, and then go back to my stew.
Okay.
If you can do that.
So what you will do is you'll become ethereal and walk away from here.
Okay.
Like straight up through the walls, out.
Whee!
You meet some really interesting people in this company.
See ya.
Go ahead and release yourself and pick Zorna back up.
Is she feeling better?
I mean,
Oh. What happened?
Well, Wonder Woman came and saved us, and then now we're resting.
Can anybody fix my gaping chest wounds?
No, I
actually,
can only heal myself. So as a trollkin, I'm pretty well prepared to deal with my own chest wounds, less so other people's.
What about
Oh.
those potions that lady gave us? We should give it to her.
Pretty sure mine already got chucked, or drunk, unless we've got some of the party that inventory I'm not aware of.
Oh yeah, but before she left, the dark scaled lady handed you some potions, which Alex put somewhere, maybe. Alex.
Oh, I missed that.
okay, just a second.
Sorry about that.
Let's see. Let's not grab them too quick so I can alter numbers.
I mean, I have at this point like a first level spell. I mean, this is the beginning of the night? Nobody slept yet, right?
Right.
Okay.
Actually, you got some spells left here.
Yeah, it erased it, so I didn't remember what I had.
There you go.
So I can cure. Okay, I'll do that twice. Target myself.
So, Shara
I feel
seems
so
impressed.
much
Like,
better.
wow. I mean, it's not often you get kind of randomly rescued by the head of the Black Scale.
Yeah.
The who with the what now?
That's who Wonder Woman was?
Yeah, the
Yeah, I'm not sure
shield
who
and
that is. Yeah.
oh, it's kind of a new religion that's sprung up. Um, in Rachel's Landing is where it's centered. That's where they have a temple, and it's actually the church is spreading pretty well over here with the Dampier, which are the half vampire people, which is what most of the people on this continent on Umash are.
And the religion's called Ex Machina?
No, um, it is not the god of the machine, but it's a church of the dead.
Hey, can I do my hit dice before I sleep? How
Yeah.
is
Well,
that?
when you all rest 8 hours, it won't matter because you'll get fully healed.
Okay. All right. Well, never mind. Then I'm gonna pass out. Very confusedly.
Okay. So, basically, Balth introduces himself as a paladin of Zenithai, and like during the time he ends up taking off most of his armor and such to rest and the like. He appears to be very pale, but he is a human.
Thanks for the assist.
Yeah, you were brilliant.
Well, we do what we can. Us being paladins and other followers of Zenithai, for that is the way it is to be done. Okay, so y'all rest. It's not comfortable or anything, but you don't get exhausted from it, and you all do make it to a full long rest.
Nice. Very much needed.
Hey, let's not do that again.
Or at least stay together maybe next time. I guess we've learned, huh?
Yeah, let's not charge
Yeah.
into a room all willy-nilly, different directions.
Sounds like we got everything in order now for the next spot.
Did somebody say there was a passage down?
Yeah, it looks like there's 3 directions down.
Well, let's not split up. So I guess after we're
Alright.
rested, kind of head that way and peek in.
It looks like they don't propagate after you kill them.
Yes, this is not my D&D and Dark Souls game. That one's different. Fun, but different.
Dark Souls. I can't do it, man.
That's why I have the D&D game. All right. So, you have kind of 3 choices before you.
Hey, what are you guys thinking?
Does is there anything that stands out about any of these ways?
Well, you can. Those of you with dark vision can probably see into to the left and right one pretty easy.
I will do so.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself there.
Cautiously.
This looks like a supply and slaughter room.
Oh, excellent.
It is not well used in the past forever, it looks like.
So it's empty of whatever?
Yep.
Okay, I will go look in the other way. The other,
Right. There are wrapped things in here, stacked upon each other, quite high.
wrapped
As in
things.
clearly bodies or something else?
They very well could be bodies. You'd have to unwrap one to be sure.
Well, let me take a look.
Okay.
We should stab them.
I have a small knife. I can just kind of cut open a little bit and see what's under the wrapping, maybe.
Yep. Yep. That's
And I'll
bloody.
put on my glasses too, of course.
That's definitely flesh and bone in there. Well, mostly bone. Okay, maybe it was once flesh. You're pretty sure.
Can I perhaps make an insight check to see if I can correlate what purpose it might be from what I've seen in the temple so far?
Sure.
Not with that one. You know, guys, I think these people are dead.
Huh.
Oh, that's great insight. Oh, talking about insight, I have 120 feet devil sight. Can I take a look down the southern?
Okay. 1 second.
So once Makeit points out that there's bodies in there, I will investigate
Very well.
with my investigation. Yeah, you're right. They are dead. They're just skin and bones. Good observation.
Wait a second, they're not sleeping after all.
Bum bum bum.
Huh.
These guys are dead, murdered, and somebody's responsible.
But does it look like they were prepared for burial as if it might be fairly typical priestly rites? Or are we looking at some kind of perhaps, human sacrifice kind of thing or necromancy perhaps?
If you unwrap one further, you'll see that there are manacles around their wrists and feet. Much like you will be able to correlate. They look like a much less mobile version of the things you were fighting.
Oh.
We
I don't
should set them
know.
on
I've
fire.
seen a few industries in my time, and I would say there is some chance that we are looking at the makings of a particularly disturbing production line.
Ew.
You know, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that just people out there that would love to turn
Yeah.
undead.
There you go, Kill.
Oh wow, I see. I see something worse down here, guys. If you really, I see one long guy with a blue glow around one hand, and he looked like he used about 50 rolls of toilet paper for his outfit.
Uh-oh.
So you know he's rich, because who buys
afford
50
that much
rolls?
tea.
Yeah, exactly.
And 2 of these are with him.
Oh no. I'm gonna
It's two
metagame for
evil
a sec.
Kirby's.
Oh no.
You don't have to metagame it. You've seen him.
Oh, that's right. I remember now.
Nimvind was with you last time I saw him.
Ah, these are so bad.
And Kill saw them in the dungeon with the clockworks.
Oh.
There was a whole swarm of them, and Shara just kept them pinned in a room with a spiritual weapon while everybody pulled back.
Oh, this is bad.
I remember these things. These things has an area of effect around them.
So we need to stay back here.
Do they see us, or it's just me seeing them?
He also has double sight, so he appears to be casting something.
Oh, goody.
All right. Well, he looks like he's casting, so initiative.
Is that our initiative, Alex?
Hold on a second. There's the initiative strand. Let's see. What does he have handy?
Something terrible.
Yeah, you know what? That is a good insight. There's never like a big boss of a dungeon that has pleasant spells like make flowers or heroes like food or whatever it's called. They always do something mean to you, like fireball. They're like so
True.
impolite.
It's totally true.
Well, I guess that'll do. So you see him,
So,
he sees you. So here comes a spell.
so now the challenge is to make a bad guy that like buries their enemies under piles of flowers and a feast of food until they suffocate.
Good news,
Like
Bill.
he kills you with kindness.
Yes.
You did make a save.
Nice.
Wait, who made a save?
Kill.
Oh.
About
Well,
time.
So he takes significantly less amount of damage from that blight spell. Okay. So Shara will crumbly put a little healing in a kill and then move to the side. Alright, so Aura of Annihilation is 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So they will move up to here.
uh-oh. Well, that's not good.
Go targets and select enemy
I feel like
units.
this is about to suck.
Which is you guys, the enemy units.
Yeah.
And you all take 5 points of necrotic damage. Blap.
Oh.
Kill. Here, let me just put some bubbles here. These are the bad kind of bubbles.
I'm gonna back up to here.
Seems sound.
And I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that guy in the middle.
Alright.
Oops. I hit the wrong thing.
That does it.
And my turn.
All right, I am going to. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm a little nuts. So let's see, 10, 20. I can move over to, it'll be about here, right? Basically by going around and take a swing at Bodak one.
Okay. When you get to about here, we will see if you look into its eyes. Let's see. So it'll turn and look at you and make you make a con save, which you do. Let's see. All right. Carry on.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do my attack here. Attack 1, roll a 13. That's a hit. Doing 13 points of damage. Attack 2 is a full-on miss. And let me see. Yeah, that'll be all for now.
Okay. You attack it, it seems to desiccate. Like, when you hit it, it goes in like it was a desiccated corpse. So it's kind of like, as opposed to blood and other normal reactions, it just kind of makes a small incision. Okay, so we will start with it will.
You mean as if it was like incorporeal?
No, as if it was just instead of having like regular undead flesh, it's like it's been dehydrated, but not prepared.
Prepared.
Gotcha.
Okay. It'll try to stare you with its withering gaze, but you manage to succeed. Let's see. Okay, so it's for half. And then it'll just try to punch you.
When all else fails, just punch.
Nope. So let's see. And then it will do the target enemy units. And its aura, which is a except for kill, who I need to heal now. Because he's out of it. Zorna.
Okay, I am also backing up. And I am going to I lost what I was doing. Sorry. I'm going to guiding bolt onto this creature. If I can get my map to move. Sorry.
It's okay.
Hit and damage. Should have advantage against it next time.
Yep.
So let's see. So also that was spell level 1. Also as a bonus action, I'm gonna put Sanctuary onto Balth, which I do by just dragging the effect onto him.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. He goes in to do what he does. Alright. Let's see. First attack. So almost a crit.
What did he got advantage on it though, right?
Oh, you're right. Well, let's see. He rolled the same thing. So next one. Still a hit. And, not really wanting to put up with this. Oh, I'd never give him smite. Really? Self. There we go. Blap.
Uh-oh.
Zorna, you're up.
Again?
Yep.
Okay. So how did that guiding bolt seem to do against the creature?
Full effect. Hurt
Okay.
him pretty good.
Oh, well then. Let's see, it's at first level. So I will do it again, because why not?
Okay, then.
Nice. Take that.
It didn't apply to him. Just pick it up, drag it, and drop it onto him.
From the. Okay.
Yeah, just grab the 25, pick it up, and drop it. It'll automatically consider if it's coming from you to be damage.
Did that work?
Nope. Drag it to him on the combat tracker.
Oh, okay. I'm having some weird issues. So on the combat tracker. I killed him.
Yep.
Sort of.
All right.
Yeah,
Ha
you
ha!
blow a hole through him.
Does that mean we have advantage on searching his body?
Right.
Sure. Alright. This Bodek turns, looks disapprovingly. Let's see. Targets everybody except for the two I have to untarget. Because it doesn't miss, so it happens. And then he will try and gaze at his gaze attack at Balth. Who is not as unimpressed as Makeit was, but is also unimpressed. And let's see. And a fist. Whiff. Makeit.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's do a pair of attacks here, see where we end up. One hit.
Stab.
For 11 points of damage. And a miss. And then, I do have a few things I can do, but I don't feel like I'm doing too bad. So I think I'm going to hang on.
Okay.
Shara's turn.
Right. Let's see. Dukins. Bloop. Five feet. And let's see. Fires a handful of sacred flame at one of the Bodeks. 10, 15, 20. And then moves to here. Letting her spiritual weapon do the I'm in the fire of fighting. Or, It doesn't quite work, but whatever. But one. Use its gaze. Make it. But he succeeds. I think goes for another punch. Which so far has been more effective for him. So next round, actually I forgot to hit everybody. But I'll just let that be. Kill.
All right. I'm. Do I have a line of sight on one of them, or do I have to go in there?
You will have to move forward some to get line of sight on them. Because you're fighting on the other side of a corridor at this point. That'll do it.
And I'm going to, well, since I can't really make it Eldritch Blast.
Okay. You do so. You blast them up high and down low. And parts of them dissolve away.
That's a good imagery. I like my undead like I like my vitamin C tablets water soluble.
Bam.
Oh,
Alright, make it.
All right.
It's time to
Yeah.
do
Well,
the
let's
work.
try to take out Bodak 1 there. Hit. Yay. And
Fantastic.
I can use my second attack. Or no.
I mean, you can.
Well, that thing, I thought that was another Bodak next to me. Someone else.
But they are no more.
woohoo!
That went
Search the room.
interestingly.
Yeah, let's check out that room.
Well, that went much better than the first room, for sure.
It kind of scales with the symbol size, it seems.
Yeah. Do we find any of interest?
You don't find much of interest. There's the two piles of dust that were the Bodaks. There's the corpse of what looked like the very much more powerful than the others. Deathlock White. It looks like you would guess he was probably in charge. He has some strange symbols engraved on his flesh. If you'd like to make some Arcana checks
Yes.
or religion.
I'd love to read some skin.
Look at all these weird marks.
As it so happens, Kill, some of these resonate with you, that these are marks of power and summoning of negative energy.
Yeah, these are signs of power and summoning and gathering negative energy. He's like a grunge band from the early '90s.
Oh. So let's copy down some of this to take back with us, I guess. In my notepad.
Okay.
So there's just this circle in front of us?
Yeah. Oh, well, that's...
Which I assume we'll have to go through to get out.
Does it say exit on top?
It does not.
No neon exit sign.
Hey, what's this yellow blob right in front of Makeit?
1 second. I had to give somebody their item back. That looks like it might have been a fire at some point. Like a brazier was in it.
Ah, okay.
Well, I think we pretty much cleared the area, so all that's left is that circle. Everyone okay?
Good enough, I think. Keep going. Actually, I've taken a few hits, but I have some things I can do on my own. So why don't I?
Sure is like, I got this.
Yeah.
At least one go of it. Alright.
All right. I just did a second wind and picked up 13 more hits.
And that actually should be 5 more than what it was. There, now it's all set up. So everybody gets 5 more hit points than that. So feel free to go in and adjust.
Cool.
I feel great.
I'm good as new.
Okay.
All right, so if we go poke at this circle, what happens?
Well, when you do that, I accidentally clicked the wrong thing, and then yeah. All right. Ah, crumb. And yes, people, I will buy the portals expansion when I can buy the portals expansion. Basically, there's a thing that lets you build portals, so when you move to it or something along those lines, the party will move to the next map.
Neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
We're huge.
Yeah, the map loaded really big, but you just have to kind of resize it.
As I deduced, that circle led us to a tunnel.
To a more Malv location.
All right, everyone act natural. I'm supposed to be here. We have free movement of our tokens.
Ah, there you go. Not anymore. I'll show you.
I'll move up and explorage.
Maybe there's marshmallows and lollipops and flowers here instead.
Yeah, why can't evil ever come from Candyland?
Well, definitely not on this continent.
I know, right? None of them will give me cavities. All of them just wants me to die.
Cavity creeps. Get them!
Well, just remember, they want you to die so they can, make further use of you.
Okay, where do the cavity creeps come from? I've heard that name before.
Like, for real?
I think it was in an
Okay.
old ad or something like that.
Yes, it was an ad for toothpaste when I was a kid.
Yeah, but
The
what
cavity
toothpaste?
creeps.
I need to know. Was it Colgate? Was it the other one? I don't know.
I
It was
don't know.
Crest.
This is a crest. I think it was, yeah, cavity creeps. Brush your teeth.
I mean, it definitely.
Remember, kids, brush your teeth.
Or else the death box will get you.
You get the cavity creeps. Okay, now I'm Googling it.
I mean,
I already
nobody
shared the video.
the teeth. All right. So there's buildings, underground buildings, and staircases.
Similar to the buildings that cavity creeps live in. No, I was kidding.
I'm going to take my gigantic trident, which looks an awful lot like a toothbrush, and no, I see a wall. It looks like it's normally a natural cave wall, except there's clearly some kind of staircase going up. Is that hewn out of the rock? Because it also looks like there may
Yes.
be some kind of sub building or building off to my character's left.
Yep. It looks like there's a stone-built building to your left, and then there are hewn stairs, more finely hewn stairs there, going around what could be a round building. This has just not been smoothed out the same.
Well, in the interest of maybe
Actually,
finding a place to set up shop, why don't we kind of poke around that building here? I'm gonna ask the
Sounds good.
party to be quiet, and let's try to kind of not sneak exactly, but quietly kind of see what's up.
Act natural, guys.
ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
Randomly, Balth walks into a table of dishes and
Okay, you come around. There looks more like a round building of some sort ahead, with a way in, and some more hewn stairs. And
Do we hear anything? Is it quiet?
it seems pretty quiet, but it also seems
that
pretty big. So there could be things beyond your hearing. There are some drips sounds. And I misspoke a little bit earlier. Um, you can see that the stairs south go up, and above, like, there's a flat spot, and above that there is another there is a rounded building with stonework. So it does look there are a lot of buildings built on top of different levels of this cave.
So is this like a door right here
It is.
into this? Okay. Well, I'm gonna peek in there lest there be something behind us.
Okay. You open the door, and there is a cot.
Kill it!
I knew it. It was the cots all along.
It's the Ottoman Empire.
We've been caught red-handed.
Oh,
It smells damp in here.
ugh.
Is there more to the room?
There's a door in the back.
You should see that door in the back.
I didn't notice the door. Okay, go open that
Go ahead and move yourself.
since I'm recklessly opening.
Okay, you walk through the cot.
Right through it.
Yes. Like, as you touch it, it disintegrates.
Excellent.
Really?
Behold my mighty powers
Yep, it just
of
folds in and
disintegration.
flops. Like, the cloth in the middle just disintegrates. Like, just
Was-
breaks down, and then either end of the cot goes flop, flop.
It must have been made in the copper storm.
Wow. Okay, what's behind the door? Does the door disintegrate?
No.
Okay. Is it another cot that we need to kill?
It is another. It is in fact another cot. And there's a little, like, the little lights that you see on the map are little glow lights.
Charge!
We probably should call the rest of the group up.
Okay, seriously, is this just an empty room?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
I'll put them on there anyway, just in case.
It's the Demogorgon.
Crap. Wait, what were we talking about? Not splitting up? Or
Yeah.
we failed. I failed. I did it.
Well, that's fine.
I got
As
excited.
long as someone else takes responsibility for it, then I'm good.
Well, I was feeling powerful with all my cot killing, and I got too excited. Sorry.
You got caught up.
I did. Like a wet blanket.
But okay, so there are 3 of those creatures that you encountered far outside, behind bars.
Oh, they're in jail?
Or something. There's a lot of jail going on, it seems like. And behind you, there are 2 massive stone doors.
So I'm standing here looking at them. Are they just standing there looking at us?
They are currently folded down upon themselves, but you can hear them.
What? That's kind of sad.
Should we kill them? I mean, like, just in case they get released and used on us?
I guess. Like, this feels cruel. Guess we'd free them.
If we free them, they might attack us, though.
No, free them from their misery.
Yeah.
Not from this jail cell.
What do you think, Makeit and Shara and Bath?
Let's see. Well, clearly they should be destroyed. That's Bath. Sure, I can't even make it in the room.
All right. Let's see.
Can we coup de grace them as they're all crunched up, or?
Nope. They're also, little about 4 feet on the other side of steel bars.
Well, the spirit guardian lasts for like an hour, so I can just pop it up and stand here until they're dead,
It's true.
and then just continue on with it. Y'all want me to do that?
I'm cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Summon the cows.
Move.
Let's see. Roll me some damage. 3d8. Well, that was pretty decent.
No, I'm not gonna do anything else except stand here and let it, unless they are able to get out.
Let's put up your concentration so I can keep track of the rounds. Did I do it? Yes. And end round, end round, end round. Alright. They die at this point. They cease to be.
Yeah.
Good choice.
So I'll just keep this up as I'm walking along if there's gonna be more crap like that.
Is these doors opening?
They're openable.
Okay, may I open them?
Sure. They pull it. They open inward.
I don't know. Something screams gladiatorial here. Oh, it's the Rancor pit.
I didn't disrupt you. I was trying to pull up my spirit guardian circle.
Okay.
I am looking in the door though.
Alright. One moment. And now these do not look as they look in the picture I'm going to share. They currently look like they are not in motion. Like they were just waiting for something.
And like frozen like a statue?
Kind of. And what's sticking out of them is various little weapon bits.
Ouch.
They look point.
A body that might have once been human now has 4 legs and nightmarishly long, thick arms. What's worse, its skin has been flayed off, revealing a dead muscle and sinew beneath, in addition to the weapons that are in it.
Ugh.
I was never really into body mods.
But they're not attacking us, they're just standing there?
Oh, well, they were standing there. When you first opened the door, they were standing there. That's not what I meant to do. Now they will probably be attacking you, but you have a moment, so you could anything that's like a bonus action, you could do that if you'd like to beforehand.
No, I'm okay.
I think I'll be fine.
Okay, kill. You're the first to react.
All right. Well, I guess I'll. Actually, no, because the aura's up. I'll bait them. I'll stand right there, and I'll shoot with my Eldritch Blast.
Zoom. That one hit one.
Nice. It won't pass my turn because it's on Zorna.
Okay.
Wait, did it skip around? What happened?
That's just where it was stuck.
Oh,
Okay, so now
okay.
you can pass your turn. There we go. Let's see. Good enough. It runs up.
Does it get hit?
It does.
Uh, hold on. So I just do damage or save?
Save, then damage. Do you want me to move you there, kill?
Yeah, that's where I wanted to Eldritch Blast him from.
Okay. Okay, you'll take that. It pounces at you, smashing into you, and let's see if it happens afterwards. But you managed to not get knocked down.
That's good.
Then it'll make its third attack. And miss. Balth will do what he can. He's like, does anyone know if this is undead or not? I guess we'll find out. Boosh. It is. She walks around and goes, well, that's different. It looks sticky.
Ew.
And it does. Bright light bursts around it. Next one. What was speed 40? Why did I not put it in a square? Yeah. Uses a bonus action to dash.
Hey, it gets hit.
It does.
Wait, I was supposed to do the save, not the cast, right?
It works the same for that part.
Okay.
So go ahead and damage it up. Let's see. Pounced on you, knocked you prone, and then stabs at you with what looks like a long dagger stuck in its leg.
Ew.
Breaking your concentration.
Damn it. Well, at least I got a move.
And another arm swings back at kill from an unexpected quarter. Zorna, you should stand up.
I stand up. And I think I will guiding bolt on the one right in front of me that knocked me down. And miss.
You hit the ceiling. The ceiling now has the next thing that attacks it has advantage against it.
Excellent.
Make it. There is significant hubbub about.
There is. So I need to go up first, do an attack. Then I will try to stab it with my trident with a hit. All right, let's follow up again. Boom. All right, straight up damage, and yeah, I think I'm going to save my second win still.
Okay. The fact that they're skinless definitely isn't helping them protect them against y'all's weapons. Okay. So,
Alex, you can turn off my circle.
all right. So, no more pouncing for a while. Wait a minute. I'll have to redo that one because I need to remove your prone because you are unprone. All right. Okay, still connected. Hey Zorna, go to your armor in your actions tab and hit your what that gives you. There should be a thing.
In my action tab? Armor? I don't see it. I just see my spells.
Okay, that's something that got missed. One moment.
Something that fell off of me again. My leg quivers fell off again.
You know,
Oh, leg quivers. I just remembered that.
okay, that doesn't really matter right now. So, but this does.
Do I need to do anything?
Just you don't take crits.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah. Okay. So next one is miss, and third attack out of this thing. Also miss.
Oof.
They're not very likable. Bzz. More light sears into their exposed underflesh. One for you. One for you. And one for you.
Oh, can I use my unsettling visage on it?
How's that work?
It's kind of hard in this system because when you roll it, or he says, okay, so like when a creature you can see makes an attack roll against you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on your roll. You must use this feature before knowing whether the attack hits or miss. That's the problem with this, because you automatically roll and it tells.
Okay, so I'll do that one as if it was a disadvantage. Does a 19 AC hit you?
Yeah. Oh, 19 is my AC, so yeah.
Okay. It seemed to think it was scarier than you.
Darn.
Alright, kill.
Alright. I must prod it really hard.
You hit it.
And I'll prod it harder. And oh yeah, we rested. I should have did this first. Bonus action. Alright, and then end my turn.
Okay. Zorna.
Okay, let's try some guiding bolt again. Hey, that time it hit.
Yep, you caught it right in the chin.
Boom. And I'm done.
Okay. Don't forget the grant advantage on it.
I don't know how. Just hit effect.
Yep.
Did that do it?
Yes, it did. Okay. Both. First attack is a hit. Like this should do some work. Second attack.
I feel like these guys are very beefy.
Also is a hit. Okay.
But
Finally,
not that beefy.
he says. Make it.
Let's nudge over a little bit and see about doing some attacks here.
Okay.
With advantage.
Boom. Second hit. All right. Yeah, doing pretty good there, so I'm just going to call it.
All right then. Let's see. Speaking of which, let me look at the time. All right, everybody. Again, just to remind everyone as I get ready to lay into some folk with this Risen Reaver that we are sponsored by Fantasy Grounds, the most supported virtual tabletop program out there. And you can find them at fantasygrounds.com, and it is free to download their demo version, which can work with anyone with a Ultimate license or a standard license. Ultimate license, if they connect to them, you can have as many demo users as you want and share the stuff that you have while they are connected. And one for you. And one for you.
Yep.
And another one for you, just cause. Pass. Alright, kill. Basically, it's ready.
Oh, the other one I hex died, so I could.
Yes.
Okay.
You can swing it around.
No, I was talking about the little heal. Alright, I wish I could pass that hex around. I don't know why they made it that way.
It moves its leg out of the way just as you think it's going to stay there.
And I'm really wounded too. Well, not really. I think I'm good. Pass.
Let's see. Sure, we'll move over here to twin some healing into the two of you. It's not her day. Alright, let's see, I guess some of this expired. Yeah, that part. No, not his whole self. Alright. Okay, going at it with gusto. Zorna.
Okay, I will cast Spiritual Weapon as my bonus action, which I will do first. Hey, 1 point damage. You'll have to put the little thingy up for me. So
One
that
little
was...
thingy.
Thanks.
Coming right up.
And can I still do Guiding Bolt?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Damage. There we go.
And grant advant effect.
Oh, I forgot. Effect. There.
Okay. Make it.
All right. Let's see if I can finish this guy off.
Ooh.
Critical hit. Nice. Nat 20.
Go combo. You can, in
Ouch. And
fact,
that's that.
Super dead.
as you gently insert your trident into one eyeball and out its ear. Gently.
Well,
Or at least that's how it appears in slow motion.
He plucked out his eye.
Alright, in here is, well, as guessed by at least one individual, it appears to be an amphitheater.
Is there anything watching
Or
us?
coliseum, if you will. There isn't.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone was manning the monster pen, so assuming that this is off hours.
poke around? Is this like a dead end room?
It is full of a mauvey sand, like a thin layer, probably to soak up blood. There is a pair of doors on the other side of the arena, and there is some in between them. It looks like from this side you can tell that the doors look like they have ornate lead layer over them, though on the other side you know that they are stone. At least the ones you came in.
Should we try to open them from this side?
At least give it a shot. Do we have anyone who can kind of, do a good listen check or roguey kind of thing?
I can.
Apparently, yes, we
Well,
do.
let's see it.
Okay.
Well, let's see it.
All right, which one you want me to roll?
Investigation, because you're actively looking for something that is hidden. You find a tassel that you could pull, and it will probably open the door.
I think this is the pulley for the door. Point to the tassel.
I see no reason not to pull that.
Well, can I listen if there's any sound on the other side of the door?
Sure. Perception. You clearly heard a drip.
There's water behind this door. Watch out. All the deaths by drowning is caused by water, so just be careful.
All right. You open the room, and inside the room you see, well, oversized jars, for lack of a better term, um, full of, well, replacement parts, let's say.
Ew.
And there is a large tank in the center, basically into the ground. One could say looks like a pool, but you're pretty sure you've got a good idea. There's a ramp down into it. That this is where they would take those things or bring them out from.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gross.
All right. Well, I'm done here.
Yeah, I think that's some loot we'll leave behind.
Yeah. I can always use a hand now and then, but that's ridiculous.
Some of it still has flesh on it.
I mean, sometimes we need a leg up, but yeah.
Sometimes I want to get ahead in life, but not that way.
So, do we know who's actually running this temple?
Not as such.
I think I have it as business card. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
But
I
we
don't
definitely know that whoever this is responsible for whatever's going on in this area because they keep on, presumably, they got a necromancy factory going or something.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Yep. With a short rest so that it can regain some hit points.
Sure, if you want.
Short rest it is.
No argument from the warlock.
How did you do all that? I thought you could only spend one hit die.
No,
or
you can
short
spend as
rest.
many as you want.
Yeah, you just don't get them back all at once. I think you do in the long rest.
Yep. At a long rest, you get all your hit points back and all your hit die back.
I'm spending all my hit die then.
Yeah. One stop shop, short rest.
All right.
Feeling better.
That way, they encourage even classes that don't have things that reset on short rest to take a short rest. Because like monks and warlocks are like, I need a short rest to get all my stuff back, please.
Yeah.
Um, you want me to have this. All right, so there's another set of doors.
Yeah,
What?
then there's the twisty tower. Kind of in the back, if we go back. I assume the doors that are in front of us probably lead outside.
Yeah, it looks like
You're
it.
able to pull them open. There are chains to pull down, and then the chains pull down and the doors go open. It's a little more fancy because it's about the show. And it appears that the outside is covered in a green, powdery coated metal. Greenish blue, really.
The outside of the door?
Yep.
Okay.
Like it's caked on there. It's verdigris.
Like old copper?
Copper or brass, or definitely not bronze, but definitely copper or brass. Like the whole front of the door, the whole facade of the door. Both of them.
Alright, so there's these stairs in front of us.
There are stairs in front of you. Let me open up.
Shall we ascend?
Dun dun dun. Where would you like to be? Make it.
Yeah, I'm just following the group.
So what's on either side of these stairs? Is it like are we in like a passageway or like a bridge kind of stairs?
They're just side rails until you get to the point where the rock goes above them, and then there's still side rails. There's just rock beside it going upward to a level.
So, okay. So when we look to the left and the right, we just see
Stone.
stone.
Yep. Sure, here Unity's gonna make it so things are revealed as you can see them.
You heard that or you hope that?
I've heard that.
Cool.
Right there. Okay, you're now on the level up.
Well, what do we see?
Around you, you see several buildings with doors on the front of them and little windows on the second story or up high. Not necessarily on the second story. There isn't a second story on most of them, but there are high windows.
My token's not locked again.
Okay. Odd, but there you go.
What's that over to the right side of the map? Or left?
There is a chasm, and across it is a stone bridge.
Do I see any Balrogs?
Nope.
Good.
The fire would be a dead giveaway.
Either way, it shall not pass.
So, what do you think, guys? Where should we go? Looks like we got several
Yeah.
doors open and a chasm to explore.
Well, let's search out these doors before we cross the chasm, maybe, huh? Figure out what's here.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
Okay. Go to a door and open one. No, stop it. Nope. Sorry. And I think you moved there. That's right, isn't it? Close.
Yeah, sure. I'll open the door. Anything in?
Inside, you find it looks like there are mills, like hand mills, a couple of them, and where there was once like wheat and flour, or flour would have been made from wheat, and there is a container full of grains that's still sealed.
Oh, this is a bus. Let's go to the next door.
Okay. Okay, in this room there are a couple of those little glowing lights that produce a little light, enough that you can see by. Um, and in it there is a table with some chairs, a bed with a chair beside it, some stools.
Can I destroy the bed?
You can. There is
It looks like there's a
closet and
in the door.
this is a room with a few benches and a table in the center.
Okay, so this room's a little bit nicer. So this obviously belongs to a person who is nice.
Thoroughly search.
Yeah, we can give it a once over.
Yeah. You find a dagger underneath the bed, like underneath where what would be a pillow would be. Let's see.
So does this room look like freshly used or really old?
It looks really old. Everything does.
Okay.
All right, certainly the next door will have clues. Is that a door right there? Or...
That is a door.
All right.
Come here.
Clues, clues.
In here, there are 2 beds, a chair, and a dresser.
Ooh, I'm looking in that dresser.
Okay. In that dresser, you do find several pairs of clothes. They seem to have been sealed in this dresser in such a way that they are preserved enough that they could be worn.
Do they look?
Go ahead.
You were about to go into what they look like, and that's what I was gonna ask.
Okay. They look like pretty simple garments. There's a shirt, a pair of breeches. Um, looks like some wide-brimmed hats.
Can I, since my armor's the armor of glamour, can I replicate it
Yes.
with my? All right, cool. I'll do that.
Okay.
And then next door. Where's the next door?
Hold on. There you go.
Here's some big doors, guys. You know what they say about big doors?
No, what do they say? I have not heard this.
It means that there's a lot of traffic in the room, which means it's important.
Ooh, I like this idea.
This might be the big door room.
Okay. Come here. There we go. All right. In this building, you find that there are 4 tables, 1 altar, a chair, and it looks like what could be a treasure chest.
Ooh, me first.
Just make sure it doesn't eat you.
Every treasure chest isn't a mimic.
Uh-huh, that's what they all say.
No, mimics are treasure chests.
No kidding. Meanest mimic I ever ran into was a bookcase.
I had some Christmas gifts that went rancid on me.
All right, would you all like to make an investigation check around the room or perception?
Sure.
Yeah.
Have at.
I will use perception. But I still won't perceive very much.
I got a 10 on a 3, though.
All right.
I got a 9 on a 1.
And perception. He's skilled in it. Okay. Beth points out some holy symbols in here, like on the altar. One he recognizes, the other not so much. Um, uh, and he's going to walk forward and grab it, roughly. As you look in here, it looks like there are reagents on the tables of various sorts that have kind of been dried out. There are a few bottles. There may be some potions in here. There is the altar, and there is the chest behind it. And Beth is like, nope, and just crushes the holy symbol that he picked up.
Is it a bad holy symbol?
It, in fact, is a bad holy symbol.
Makes sense. This seems like a really bad, holy symbol place.
It is a symbol of Nagur, the god of well, selfishness is the easiest way of putting it.
All right. Well, I say let's bust that chest.
Okay, how would you like to approach this chest?
Well, um, I'm gonna
Um,
turn my eldritch weapon into a staff and
Okay.
poke at it.
I have some artisan tools.
Oh, I got thieves' tools.
Okay, well
But
make me the checks.
all right. So first, I want to poke at it. Do I need to roll for something to poke?
Nope, you can just poke at it.
And nothing.
It seems pretty solid.
All right.
Your your staff does come back away. It doesn't stick or anything.
I don't have anything. Oh, here we go. Lame.
Okay.
I did an artisan tool roll.
It's a well-built chest. No questions. Whoever built that chest knew what they were doing.
I tried to pick it, but I got 10.
Not that one. Let's see. That'll do. All right. And it arrow misses you, or dart more or less, and slams into the back of the chair. It mostly
Ooh.
gets most of the way through the chair, through the seat, as in long
Oh, I
way.
probably should disarm that then, huh?
Where'd that come from?
Shit, do I make an thieves' tools check to disarm it, or how does that work?
Now you just need to open it. It's not armed anymore because there's no other place
Oh,
a bolt of that, a solid metal bolt like that would go.
alright, I'll open the chest.
Okay. Roll to see if you can pick it. Okay. This lock defeats you. Um, given, say, Zorna casting guidance on you and other help, you eventually get it open. But
We shall do so.
you don't do so in a skilled or neat manner.
I can just imagine my guy just like, oh, I got an idea, and I'll summon my item as like a stiletto dagger, and then like turn it into a great sword inside the lock and just bust it open.
Well, we keep working at it till he gets it open.
So I can probably assist a little bit. I do have a jury rig feature as part of my character. Experience fixing odds and ends. I can spend 2 hours during a long rest or downtime kind of using Tinker's tools to ignore penalties that arise from damage to the object, things like that. Temporary repairs, etc. But basically I can jury rig minor mechanical objects such as locks or simple traps. It takes 2 hours of work with Tinker's tools, and I need access to a supply of materials. So I'm not guaranteed I can do that here, but maybe I could at least help out or something like that.
You definitely can help out. And let's see.
It looks like he's propagating the treasure.
I'm propagating and cherry picking.
And then I propose we take a long rest in one of these comfortable rooms.
Good timing as well. Looks like we're at about 10.
That's it.
Yep. Excellent wand. Nice.
Alright, let me go through identifying stuff. Because you will take a rest to do so. And you've got someone who can cast Identify. At least one.
I caught dibs on that +2 shield. Unless someone says, no.
I don't use the shields.
Perfect.
You totally use a shield.
I didn't say I couldn't. I said I don't.
No, I mean, you've got one in hand.
Oh.
For defensive reasons.
Never mind.
Okay.
Well,
So
that's a cool cape.
there's a cape, there's 2 shields, there's a wand, and a scroll.
I took the +2 shield.
I'll definitely take one of those healing potions.
Okay, just grab them and drag them and drop into your inventories.
So, Alex, I do use the shield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I want the other shield? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
Make it to use the shield?
Whoa, that cape of the mountebank is incredible.
Why don't you take the cape and I'll take the other shield?
Sounds great to me.
Okay.
Does someone else want it, though? Although, being a fighter, being able to D-door is certainly useful.
Yep.
Like, oh, I'm getting over there.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll wrap up the rest of the paperwork right after. Again, this was D&D night on DDOstream on the Edge of Evil, as they survive and have encountered the head of the Church of the Black Scale. So in the future, they will know her when they see her, because she is actually an adventuring cleric. And otherwise, they've found a city full of evil stuff. And hopefully we'll see what happens next time. And again, you can check out D&D on Fantasy Grounds and DDOstream, where we have D&D online, Dungeons and Dragons online streams all throughout the week, and you can check out Dungeons and Dragons online at DDO.com. Brain. All right.
Yeah.
You'll have
D&D.
You'll have an excellent night. This was Alex/Gruubii, and like Makeit.
Yep. This is Cordovan, community manager for Standing Stone Games here. Also, do a little bit of personal streaming on my own over at twitch.tv/mockduck.
And Kill.
Nimvind Dirgesinger on YouTube or twitch.tv/Nimvind. Catch me streaming DDO pretty much all week long.
Okay, and Lynn.
And you can see me, well, not see me, but you can hear me on Sundays, DDO Sunday with Alex and Lynn, as well as catch our items at eldritchentertainment.com or theamethystdragonfly.com.